Let's see what we got going on right now in the new world. Oh wait, so the new Crow trailer came out, correct?
Oh my god, dude! Did you see the
I
new
haven't seen it.
trailer?
I haven't seen it. Okay, sure.
Okay,
Okay, so I'm gonna watch it right now. This is gonna
yeah.
be my reaction right now to watch.
As you watch this, and I encourage any of the audience members who have not seen it,
Okay,
please watch it. We've discussed this. Rob has discussed this on the show. I have discussed
I
this on the
haven't seen it. This is
show.
gonna be my first
And
reaction to
this
this
is
shit.
this is this is gonna be the
This
host's
is.
first reaction live. The Crow.
I'm bad about these guys. So
Dude,
I
that
hate
was
trailers, and Steve knows. Sometimes if I talk in the middle of it, it means I
it's
probably think it's
bad.
shit.
It's shit already, dude.
uh,
Yeah, Bill's
God.
Skarsgård playing the Crow. So interesting makeup.
Karzar, Bazarkar. Oh shit! Hold on. It's starting with. I don't know. I don't see anything. Oh wait.
That's the movie.
It helped if the video wasn't a piece of crap. And okay, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. Starting it now.
Thing you liked about me. I felt that you were quite brilliant and broken.
So we start off with sort of the Batman figure here.
You felt like my Buzz. What's the worst thing you've ever done? I saw things. I shouldn't have seen any of them. Julie! Julie! Please don't do that!
Can't count Ozzy. Okay.
Okay, so they're stuff you already know.
Right. So far, it looks just like the original. Okay, we got a Batman thing now.
Yeah.
Okay, who's the dude? Oh god.
Until you put the wrong things right.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You were given the power of a god.
Oh no.
But you're running out of time to save her.
Oh. Ooh, fuck.
I'm gonna
Okay.
kill them. Every single one of them.
Oh
I killed you. Yeah, you did.
no. Okay.
Oh boy.
He came first.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's not anger. It's love.
Wow.
It's not anger. It's love. Okay. Okay. So they're going for more of like a sting.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what they're going for, Rob. You know exactly.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay, definitely not. Doesn't look like they're doing the white paint anymore. Okay. Oh shit.
How many people have you loved?
Oh god. Okay. Ooh. All right. Hold on.
So yeah, I'm glad they said Batman. Does this character remind you of Batman's arc?
Couple things actually. I'll tell you. Give me a second. I'll tell you exactly what that reminds me of. Um. Here's what I'm worried about. Okay, let's start off what I think they're going for.
Right.
I think they're going for a complete revisioning. Yeah, they're going for more of the comic book appeal. However, though, just off the top of my head, the fact that there are many crows, shouldn't it be called Crows or the Crows or Murder?
Murder of Crows.
Murder of Crows, or
I mean, because there's a lot of crows there, dude.
I mean, you know, I guess it takes more than just one crow now to give him his power. You know, you need many crows.
Need many.
Maybe it's an accumulated thing.
Batman-esque.
I don't know.
Right.
It's like when the bats, you know, went through the soul of Batman. There needed to be a,
Well,
Okay.
remember, Batman had one Batman in one of the films.
depends on what Batman we're talking about here.
Yeah.
We're talking about Christopher Nolan's Batman. It was many bats.
Yeah.
Okay, so the makeup change is interesting because it looks like it changes throughout the movie.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it stays the same. I'm okay with
That's
that,
that's kind of interesting.
but to me it seems a little insecure.
Oh, because you're.
Character.
Is it
Yeah,
because he's
'cause-
doing the makeup and he didn't like?
Yeah,
doing
it's
that?
like,
Yeah.
what's wrong with that? It's like, if you're gonna do the crow, just do it, man. If like you're gonna do it, just do it.
Gotta do
Don't fucking beat around the bush with it. Just do it. If you're gonna do the crow, do the crow. Uh, what it looks like they're going for. Okay, so here's what I didn't like though that I already saw. What's with the dude? What's with the dude? Is he supposed to be like the crow incarnation? Because let me tell you what that automatically screams to me. And this is two things that I don't automatically have a huge pet peeve. Actually, it's one thing. Is that going to be the guy that tells him what the hell's going on? Because if you do that, you are basically really grabbing the audience's hand and pulling them along, saying, "This is how the movie works. This is how the Crowverse works."
Yeah, this is how the crow works. Now he looks how he's looking.
Because
this is how.
honestly, I mean, that's kind of one of the mythicisms about the first one is that, you know, the crow doesn't talk. The crow never appeared and was like, you know, I have to tell you something.
Right.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, the crow talks to him.
Like that never happened to him. That never happened
That
to
would
Brandon
have
Lee,
been
you know.
hilarious if that
Great
actually
power comes great responsibility.
the
Okay.
crow is talking to him. You need to go kill him next.
Yeah. There was never any like, okay, so now you gotta go get that guy.
Yeah.
You now gotta get that guy. Could you imagine if that was the movie? If he just Draven just kept coming back to the crow. Oh yes, my wise and powerful crow. Who do I kill next? The crow was like, "You need to kill the guy at the bar." So
Yeah.
say the crow. Quote the
And
crow. Nevermore.
Nevermore.
They always
Yeah,
try to
dude.
wrap the raven in it too. They always do.
True. So did you like it overall though, man?
The other thing it looked like too, the other thing, and I don't know why I got the feeling from it, but you really could do it in this sense, and they did do it. I think in the sequel, The City of Angels, it looks like they're going to try and go for maybe a gritty Mad Max feel with it too, like the video game, not the movie. The
I see
video,
what you mean.
that dirty killer that's like, you know, that you don't know whether he's insane, but he's killing. And there was a part, did you see with the crowd too? It looked like there was like
Right.
a Joker moment too, where
Yeah,
there's
and-
like people are going to be loving the vigilante again. That's what it also looked like. So
I don't like. What did you say about the last segment we did on the show about movies repeating themselves?
right. What's with the Nemesis coat too? I mean, was that weird? Did that look like was that like an? It looked like for a moment he was wearing like the coat from Nemesis, like from Resident
Yeah.
Evil.
You look like him.
It looks like the crow. It looks like an insecure crow. It looks like the crow who doesn't know whether he wants to be goth or wants to wear the paint like the crow. He's like, you know, well, maybe I'll do it like this one day, because I'm sad like a clown today. Maybe I'll do it crazy like an Egyptian. You know, I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe the crow's telling him to do that. You don't know that, Rob.
Maybe.
He's like, no.
Or maybe it's more realistic, Steve. You know, we can't stop. We got to stop here and give it some credit. Maybe it's more like the purge, like I was saying. When you're
My-
purging, you have to stop and adjust the makeup. Okay? You can't just keep purging the whole time. The makeup washes off. I mean, if you you have to stop and adjust the makeup. Okay?
You are blowing this film for a lot of people, Rob, because that's exactly what this is going to be. Their plot twist at the end, you're going to hear that dumb siren that they do in the movies, and you're like, oh, it's a tie-in. The Crow.
Well, I think the real twist, and I would love this to be the twist, actually, is that when he killed everybody, rolls up on the crow,
Yeah.
and he's like, now what, crow? And he's like, what? You have to die now. It's over.
It's over. Yeah.
And he's like, but I don't get to spend time with my love. No. You just avenged her.
Yeah, you just. What did you think
Doesn't
this
mean
was?
she came back. What do you think this was?
Yeah, this was a revenge movie. The movie is now over. You die.
You're done.
And then the
He's
bro
like-
just flies off.
All right. But he's like, you remember those millions of crows before? Each one of them was the person I helped. So now you get to be one of the crows
You're gonna be growing the crow.
and infect people with crow power.
Turn into the
I
crow.
don't know. I mean, it looked violent.
Yeah,
It
and
was
that's what
very
I'm like.
gory.
Okay, it looks cool.
That is a kind of automatically a little bit more of a twist.
Do you like the tattoos? Do you think that's a little too emo for you?
It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't. It doesn't matter because it's
People already are like, oh, he has tattoos. I'm like, well, why does it matter?
What do you want him to be? You want him to be like some businessman that just gets blue collar business guys like every single day, like gets murked, and then all of a sudden he comes back. It's like that's your hero character you would get behind. He just like gets up out of the grave, puts on a suit, and he's just like, all right, time to go back to work. And the crow's like, no, wait, you gotta go kill people. And he's like, really?
Yeah, right. I know. Like he doesn't care about his wife or if
And like, really?
like,
God.
he's got the crow makeup on, but he's just putting his suit and tie on. The crow's like, no, you have to go kill these people. Like, well, I'm alive again, so
That would be a great part of the movie is if they did actually reference the scene where he starts doing the actual crow makeup and the crow's like, what are you doing? Totally lame.
just stop roasting him throughout the film. Like, that looks stupid.
I really hope that dude is not like the crow in human form. I really don't.
It looks bad.
And this is gonna be one. Like I'm gonna tell you this again. You're gonna get me to defend this movie here, and Donna's not here to back this up because she would just be drooling over this movie.
Drooling, yeah.
But we've talked about this before. This movie, it could be really good, and in a way, Steve, I actually think this movie will do good.
I think it will. People like Bill Skarsgård. He's in makeup
I like him.
again. The people
I
that
like
like
him too.
it, yeah, and he's a great actor. But
The other thing is too, is that you can basically take that, and we've kind of said this before. You can make basically anybody the Crow. What the issue with the original movie is that it has such a mythicism about it, a mythos behind it because of Brandon Lee's death. It has such a, there's so much mystery behind the movie that people love the mystery more than the film itself because, honest to God, it's just an okay dark film. I mean, I get the same sentiment from Dark City sometimes.
Wow. Jesus.
Not really.
Yeah, that's a leap.
Yeah, no, not really. But I get the same kind of dark feel of that, like from Jacob's Ladder, that dark feel to it, that gritty dark feel.
Donnie Darko, like it's a little when you look back, it is kind of like a little try-hardish, but it's still pretty. It's serviceable. It's like, all right, it was cool for its time, like we said.
I mean, it looks like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first one, just with Crow,
Yeah, so it's like, okay, so
It's gritty.
It's gritty.
I'm just kidding.
But it's also like, what do you want from him though? They have to change it up. I don't mind it. It does look a little Joker-esque, but it's like Batman inspired, like Rob was saying. You had
because the Crow is a real comic. It is a comic book.
It is a comic, but then like you see him flying over the city like he's Batman. So it's a little weird.
You know what? Too, it's going to be interesting too. Is if they because let's also talk about this real quick. If we haven't lost any of you right now, our audience, what if, and I kind of saw this in the trailer, it seems like more like they're going to pivot towards more of a Punisher-esque type situation with guns, because originally the Crow, he doesn't really use guns too much. He usually just kills people with his bare hands.
His bare hands,
or does some kind of situation where he stabbed him with a knife, put the dude in the car. He didn't really shoot too many people. I mean, it's not like he rolled up on in a car, was like blah 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 blah.
Sword.
Yeah, there wasn't too much of that. Even in the second one too, there was more of metaphorical deaths. Just there wasn't a lot of that. Excuse me. So it's interesting to me if they have this Crow use more guns, because he was clearly using shot that guy in the face with the shotgun.
So I mean, then you're just a guy shooting a gun at that point.
You're basically the Punisher with makeup.
Yeah.
Because that's basically what the Punisher is.
He's a guy that just goes and shoots people.
Pretty much invulnerable.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't want to knock it. I mean, it's cool. I think it looks okay.
It looks interesting. I would give it
Yeah.
that. It looks it looks interesting. It really does.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm being honest, my audience, to put all their eggs on this basket and saying, "Hey, we're going to try and remake one of the most iconic, cult classic films of all time." I give them kudos for trying.
Yeah.
I didn't give them kudos for trying to remake Point Break because that was just trying to capitalize on a blockbuster success that will never ever be capitalized again.
Yeah, and it had
I don't give them credit for that shit. I don't give them credit for remaking Rambo because they can't come out with new ideas. I do give them credit for attempting this, just like I gave Zack Snyder credit for doing a remake of Dawn of the Dead and a revision of Dawn of the Dead. I will give this a chance because it does look interesting. It does look good in a way.
Yeah, it does. It does. It looked like you were saying, man. I do like the Mad Max gritty feel.
Yeah.
I knew they had to nail it. I'm not gonna trash it until we see more of it, like people are doing. We're not gonna be that judgmental, but I'm gonna say it's okay for now.
Yeah. All right, that's going to be this short episode for the Real Sharks podcast. It is your host, Rob, with Steve.
Yo.
Saying catch us 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, wherever podcasts are broadcast. Make sure you listen, like, and subscribe. And catch us on Pod Nation TV. Have a great day, everybody. All right, that's all I want to talk about, Steve.
All right, sure.